Hello guys and welcome back to another Devlog episode. In this episode I'm going to be creating Vegetation and a Skybox for the game. As you can see right now it feels quite empty in the environment, which is what I would like to fix so it gets a bit better to look at. And my inspiration for the Vegetation was just normal things that's around in the area I live. Some vines, some leaves, and some flowers. Also, some of the flowers is someone I have in my own home, which I really enjoy. And that's just the kind of start idea for everything. I made it all on one texture map and laid it out and painted on it. This seemed to be the best idea going forward with the game, but as I found out, if I want to have it as normal grass you can paint in Unity, you need to have them as separate textures, so I would have to chop everything in different pieces instead. But I was thinking it would be nice if I made it into these small meshes, then everything could be on one texture sheet. But it turned out that grass and some of the things I have needs to be on their own texture, or maybe it's just because of the way I have set the shader up for these small meshes and everything, that it's not looking that great in the game. It's kind of like they're transparent. If anybody has a good vegetation system or shader, I would be highly glad to take a look at it, or a tutorial I could follow. And after that I began painting the skybox for the whole environment. Firstly I did the clouds, then I imported it into Unity and found out that it wasn't looking that great. And then afterwards I came back in and redid the clouds, as you can see now. And these clouds I thought turned out really great, and I also like the color scheme for it. It's giving this very dreamy vibe, which I really enjoy. And I used Blender for it also to get the spheric panoramic view. And then, as you can see here, imported, it helps quite a lot with the environment, that there's flowers, grass, and everything, so the texture doesn't seem so repeated. And also the skybox helps a lot with that as well. After that I also redid the LODs for the trees, so now they're just planes which just get compressed. The lower or the further away you are and the closer you are to them, it gets more and more. And as you can see now, the whole skybox integrated into the environment, and I think it's turned out pretty nice overall. Yeah, and if you enjoyed this episode and also just like to follow along with the project, please subscribe and leave a like. And as the last part of this, I designed a new creature which I'm gonna try to implement in the next devlog, which you'll see at the end of this one. I just did the design for it, haven't modeled anything. I also need to create the rigs and textures for the platter ridge, which is going to hopefully be in the next devlog.